Mr. Spurgeon at the Metropolitan Tabernacle, 365 Sermons Devotional for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. The waterer watered. The key verse is taken from Proverbs chapter 11, verse 25. He that waters shall be watered also himself. Mr. Spurgeon says, you would often find that in trying to water others, you gained instruction. Go talk to some poor saint to comfort her, and she will tell you what will comfort you. Oh, what gracious lessons some of us have learned at sickbeds. We went to teach the Scriptures. We came away blushing that we knew so little of them. We went to talk experimental truth, and we found we were only up to the ankles, while here were God's poor saints breast deep in the river of divine love. We learn by teaching, and our pupils often teach us. You will also get comfort in your work. Rest assured that working for others is very happy exercise. Comfort God's people, and the comfort will return into your own soul. Watering others will make you humble. You will find better people in the world than yourself. You will be astonished to find how much grace there is where you thought there was none, and how much knowledge some have gained while you, as yet, have made little progress with far greater opportunities. You will also win many prayers. Those who work for others get prayed for, and that is a swift way of growing rich in grace. Let me have your prayers, and I can do anything. Let me be without my people's prayers, and I can do nothing. You, Sunday school teachers, if you are blessed to the conversion of the children, you will get your children's prayers. You that conduct the larger classes, in the conversion of your young people, will be sure to have a wealth of love come back into your own hearts, swimming upon the stream of supplication. You will thus be a blessing to yourselves. In watering others, you will get honor to yourselves, and that will help to water you by stimulating your future exertions. Now the suggested further reading from Job chapter 29 verses 11 through 25. When the ear heard me, then it blessed me. And when the eye saw me, it gave witness to me. Because I delivered the poor that cried, and the fatherless, and him that had none to help him. The blessing of him that was ready to perish came upon me, and I caused the widow's heart to sing for joy. I put on righteousness, and it clothed me. My judgment was a robe and a diadem. I was eyes to the blind, and feet was I to the lame. I was a father to the poor, and the cause which I knew not I searched out. And I brake the jaws of the wicked, and plucked the spoil out of his teeth. Then I said, I shall die in my nest, and I shall multiply my days as the sand. My root was spread out by the waters, and the dew lay all night upon my branch. My glory was fresh in me, and my bow was renewed in my hand. Unto me men gave ear, and waited, and kept silence at my counsel. After my words they spoke not again, and my speech dropped upon them. And they waited for me as for the rain, and they opened their mouth wide as for the latter rain. If I laughed on them, they believed it not, and the light of my countenance they cast not down. I chose out their way, and sat chief, and dwelt as a king in the army, as one that comforts the mourners. For further consideration, nobody worked harder for others in the early church than the Apostle Paul. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 23 and 28. He received much refreshment from those he served. Acts chapter 27, verse 3. Romans chapter 15, verse 32. 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 18. And 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 4, verse 13. And 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 16. And Philemon, verse 7 and verse 20. Do you lack refreshment? Do you serve anybody? Taken from sermon number 626 from the 23rd of April, 1865.